When operators look up, confidence matters. But when they see glass overhead, one question comes up fast. Will it really protect them when it counts? Today we're going to show you how the Clearview overhead guard is designed to deliver both excellent upwards visibility and the strength operators need for demanding work. The truck and overhead guard have already been engineered and tested to meet the relevant national and international standards associated with overhead guards for forklift trucks. What you're about to see is a visual repeat of the engineering tests, without all the instrumentation, so you can see the forces involved and how the overhead guard performs. The dynamic and drop tests we're about to show you are the same for overhead guards made from steel or from glass. We will also show you some examples of other objects falling onto the overhead guard that are outside of the standard tests.
These tests are carried out under controlled conditions by trained professionals. Do not attempt to recreate them. The first test is the dynamic test, also known as the cube drop test. A 45 kilogram wooden face cube is dropped 10 times from 1.5 meters above the overhead guard. The first impact lands directly above the seat in its central travel position. The remaining drops are placed around that point in a circular pattern.
After repeated impacts, the overhead guard remains intact, showing only minor surface marking, and is ready for the next test.
Repeated hits from a smaller object are only the beginning. The next test loads the structure, the mounts, and the truck itself on an entirely different level.
The second test is the impact drop test. For forklift trucks rated up to 3.5 tons, a predefined timber bundle must be dropped onto the overhead guard. The mass and drop height of the timber must deliver a minimum of 21,760 joules of energy to the overhead guard.
This is a significant load. It tests not only the top of the overhead guard, but also the mounting points and truck structure supporting it. Even under that force, the Clearview overhead guard shows minimal damage. When glass is used as a structural part of the overhead guard, ISO 6055 also calls for additional testing in accordance with ISO 16936-1. In this case, a 100mm steel ball weighing 4.11 kilograms is dropped onto a glass test piece. The Clearview overhead guard passes these tests with the ball dropped from 9 meters or nearly 30 feet at both minus 20 degrees Celsius and plus 60 degrees Celsius without fully penetrating the glass.
Meeting the standards matter, but I'm sure you also want to understand how the overhead guard responds to the kind of incidents that may happen in day-to-day operations. Before we show you these examples, it's important to be clear. An overhead guard is intended to offer reasonable protection from falling objects, but it cannot protect against every possible impact. It is not a substitute for good judgment and care when handling loads. Always lift secured loads, use a load backrest when appropriate, and operate according to the truck operating manual, local regulations, and best practices.
First, an unsecured 25-litre water container weighing approximately 25 kilos falls from roughly 1.5 meters. The result is similar to the dynamic drop test, a visible strike but no significant damage. The next falling object is larger, heavier and less predictable. Here, an unsecured 200-litre container weighing approximately 210 kilograms falls from about 1.5 meters. Because the container strikes at an angle rather than vertically, the load path is different from the standardized tests. Even so, the impact causes no significant damage to the Clearview overhead guard. The next example, an unsecured 275 kilogram timber bundle, representative of a paper bundle or other medium density load, will fall from approximately 1.5 metres onto the overhead guard. Once again, the Clearview overhead guard resists the impact and helps maintain a protected operator space beneath it. One final test remains, the kind of impact that looks and feels closest to a serious site incident. In this example, an unsecured 50 kg concrete block falls from roughly 4.2 metres. The result, even from the higher height and with a hard object, is no significant damage.
The Clearview overhead guard has demonstrated compliance with relevant standards and shown how it responds to demanding impact scenarios. It gives operators a clear view upwards and forwards, with a structure that has been designed and tested for tough environments. For more information or to specify this option on your next truck, speak with your local dealer.